Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Mike, and this is Something Mobile. And today we're going to be looking at two rings that you might be looking into. These are actually magnetic rings that you can add to your OnePlus 7 Pro. Let's see if these things are any good in this video coming up. All right, so the two things that are going to be different about these right here comparing to something like a metal ring that you would get from something like this. Link will be in the description down below. If you're curious about this, I do have a video posted about these. You get 6 of them in the box, and I believe they're like under $10. Yeah, it might be a good deal for you if all you're looking for is something like this. But actually, even this is different. This right here is made by Mophie. Okay, this is by the brand Mophie. You get 2 in the box. I can't remember what the price is, but these will be in the description as well. These right here are somewhat different because they have a magnetic ring instead. You can see like the little spaces in between. So that's a magnet, and that's going to be different in the way that it allows you to align this. So if you guys follow me on my channel at all, you've seen a short video where I showed what this is all about. You can be off center a little bit. So if I bring it down here, you can kind of push it and you'll see it kind of slide into place. If you use something like a metal ring, like what's in this box right here, actually ESR makes the halo lock. It's the same thing. And Spigen, it's the same deal, okay? Same thing. They're all metal, so you'll be getting a metal ring, and it relies on the magnets that are actually inside this right here instead. So this is a pop socket, and anything that you have that is MagSafe compatible is going to have magnets in there. You can see them. See how they're separated inside there from, I don't know, maybe a year and a half of use. That's kind of what happened. So yeah, everything's gonna have a magnetic ring inside of it. This also is made by Sinjimoru. No, Sinjimoru. This is Sinjimoru, and I actually kind of like this design a little bit better. I believe you only get 1 in the package, and it is, I believe, an off-brand. I've never heard of it before, so I was a little apprehensive, but I actually like it because it actually does have the same thing. It does have a magnetic hold to it. I'm gonna go get my magnetic field finder, and I'll be right back. Alright, so yeah, I picked up one of these on Amazon. It was pretty cheap, but you can see that there is a magnetic field there, okay? These inside the box, if I grab one of these little rings right here, just the metal ring, I'll show you that this is like actually pure metal, right? You can't see anything. If I put that underneath here, nothing. All right, but yet this will hold on to the back of this really well. So you can imagine if this is on the back of your phone, it's gonna hold really good, and it actually does. It's very, very strong. But the thing is it doesn't automatically align things. See how it's kind of off center a little bit? You would want it center mainly because when you're putting on a battery power pack like this, you want it to center itself, right? You want it to be easy to put on. And I know I'm kind of jumping around here, but since I am here already, I'm going to talk about the fact that this has this little ring and a little foot at the bottom here. I guess if that's what you want to call it. I would say it's a stabilizer, maybe. You connect it there, and it keeps it from going off to the side a little bit better than this does. This is the Mophie ring I have on my phone right now. You see how it kind of centered itself? Watch. See? With the metal ring, it doesn't do that. With magnet rings, it does that automatically. Reason being is because magnets like to fit each other perfectly, right? So here, I'll show you these off to the side here. All right, so I've got these right here. There's not going to be, you're not going to get to put this, like, let's say I just want to put it right here on the side of this right here. Okay, I just want to connect it there. It's not going to happen. Like, I can't just put it anywhere I want, right? It's going to automatically recenter. It's gonna go where it wants to go. I can't put it there and have it just stay. Let's see. So you see what I mean? Like, it goes where it wants. All right. It's kind of the same idea. These are magnets. I just wanted to show you for sure that they are absolutely magnets, and they do have a really good pull. All right. So that's just kind of what magnets automatically do. So the automatic recentering aspect of magnets is really, really cool. And that's why I prefer to have something like Mophie or the Sinjimoru over something like a Spigen or a Halolog by ESR, or even the WYNK's rings on Amazon. Although those will work. And here's the thing is, here's the negative thing about having a magnet versus a metal ring is the thickness that happens to be on that magnet. So the Mophie ring is a little bit thicker than this little tiny ring right here. You can see the thickness difference. It's quite a bit. So if you need something that is thinner, a little bit more slim profile, then that's what's nice about the metal. And if you don't mind not having that automatic centering aspect, which this does have because of that magnet, and it allows it to just automatically go to the spot where it would need to be able to charge this phone if I wanted to charge it, right? So to me, that's important, and that's why I use it. And I actually like to have this on the back side to be able to grip onto when you're holding onto your phone, because this right here is the actual Google case, and it's slippery. It's so slippery. It's like a bar of soap. Actually, it's like a wet bar of soap. Actually, a bar of soap that it's dry is actually, more sticky than this right here. So it's really, really sticky. So having this on the back actually does help me in this instance. If you are somebody that doesn't want to have something that has a ridge to it, like this ring does, then I would recommend the Sinjimoru. Remember, you only get one in the box. This has kind of a beveled edge to it, which is really nice for slipping in and out of your pocket. So that's why it's on this slim case here. And this is by, it's a Lou Later case by Lou from Unbox Therapy. And yeah, it's a nice case. It doesn't protect your phone very much, but it does, make it towards more slim profile. So, which is why this is really nice on here. All right. So real quick, I'm going to show you how this phone charges through this. And this right here is by ESR. It actually has a fan built into it. I'll show you in a second here. And it does have a magnet, and it does hold really, really good. And you can see it'll charge through the Mophie ring, no problem at all. And it holds on pretty good. If you're wondering if you should get something like this for your car, I think it's good. I like it. If you have train tracks and stuff, the phone is a little heavy. It's going to this thing's going to push down a little bit and throw it off center when you're going over train tracks or heavy bumps, big bumps, something like that. This isn't that strong right here, but this is just a little foot to support the whole mounting platform here. And this actually clips on to your fan, the vent. What's nice about that is you can turn on your AC in your car if you happen to have a working AC, which I don't, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. And then it'll also help, right, cool down your phone. Two things about charging with a wireless charger with these. I think the iPhone deals with heat a little bit better than this phone does, okay? This is the Pixel 7 Pro, and I feel like the heat dissipation maybe not so good, maybe. Or if you have a thick case, maybe it's not so good. I'm not sure what it is, but during the summer, I don't have an AC in my truck, okay? I try to charge this, and this one has a fan. This ESR has a fan. You can buy one without it, and you can kind of hear it. Hear that? All right. So yeah, it has a fan built into it, so that's nice, but it doesn't do enough cooling if you don't have an AC behind it. I have to be honest, because what happens is this just stops charging. Or if anything, it will charge it for about 10 minutes, but keep it at if you're watching a video, if you're doing like running your apps, if you're running Google Maps in there, if you're running Google Maps, something like that, then it's not going to charge your phone. It's basically going to hold it at the current percentage. So it would probably hold it at 86. This morning when I was in the car, it was no problem. It's, you know, winter, and it was charging my phone wirelessly on the one that doesn't have the fan, about 1% for every 2 minutes, something like that. So, which is actually pretty good. As it heats up, it will slow down. So I don't think that it's, you know, worth just not doing this. I think it's better just to plug in. So instead of having it plugged in the bottom here, which it can come out, just go ahead and pull that out right there. Plug it into the bottom of your phone, obviously. And I know it kind of seems like it defeats the purpose, but at least you still have a mount. So this more so in my car has acted more of a mount for me. That for me is not a problem. And what's cool is I bought a charger that I will put down in the description as well, made by Ugreen. It's actually a fast charger, and I believe it charges at 30 watts, which is actually really pretty good. For $16, you can pick that up. For the holidays, that might be a pretty good stocking stuffer for you. So guys, if you have any questions about these two rings, ask them in the comments down below. I'll be there ready to answer your questions if you have any. I'm not a professional at magnets and stuff. So, I mean, somebody that is a magnet professional could probably help you more than me. But honestly, from personal preference and personal use, I prefer the magnet version of these instead of the actual rings, metal rings. I think the metal rings hold a little bit better than these magnets do. For some reason, I think the rings hold better. I mean, yeah, if you need that extra hold, that's great. But the problem is with that is it does hold so good that it would probably want to pull the ring off of your phone. So I feel like that's probably one of the reasons, if not every reason or in every occurrence, the reason that it's happened to a lot of people. All right, so hopefully, guys, this helps you in deciding on what to get. All right, guys, I will talk to you in the next one. See you later. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to the right of the subscribe button. You'll be notified when future videos go live, like this one in the future. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.